Is this Matt Stafford's last playoff win this year?
No.
Who they playing? They're playing the.
We got to play the Bucs next week. No, it's not the last win. I don't have Brady's not making it back to the Super Bowl.
Dog. I gotta say, I have to physically
confidence.
Listen. I have to physically see it with my own like that. It has to be 000 on the clock.
Hey, I love the confidence of the take, but people have been saying that for a decade plus, and he keep getting there.
And listen, he kept getting there and stuff like that. But this Bucs team is a labored Bucs team. Now, if you ask me if this Bucs team was going to get there and they were fully healthy, they had all their players, he had all his targets, absolutely he's going to get there. He ain't got that right now. And guess what? Okay, how much you want to sit there and say it? You can let Gronk get that dink and dunk all day long. The Eagles were able to touch Tom Brady. He took some hits.
Yeah, no, Tom definitely took some shots.
Guess what?
But you know what?
The Rams are going to put him on his back.
I think that's the scarier part there, right? Now that's great point. Absolutely great point. But to me, that's the scarier part, right? In that situation, because he absolutely took some hits. And what have we seen historically when Brady takes those hits? He kind of, crumbles a little bit. He becomes the worst quarterback, like I've said before, in NFL history. When he takes
under pressure, he's one of the worst in history,
QBR wise and stuff like that. He becomes one of the worst in history when he takes shots like that. We didn't see him become that in Philly. Philly had a plan that, to me, I'm looking at and I'm like, he should be crumbling based on everything we've seen in history. Brady stood in there, took them shots, and absolutely still made stuff happen.
The problem was that Jalen Hurts is just not that good of a QB. Jalen Hurts is not that guy to capitalize on some of the opportunities that they had. The game was not the Eagles weren't getting shut out initially. He had some opportunities. He's just not a good QB.
They did say he was hurt a little bit. Like you.
Well, this is the thing.
He's made it to the playoffs. That's great.
Yeah.
But he's not the guy to take them to the next level, and he's not.
It's not about.
He's like a discount Lamar Jackson.
It's not about him being that QB. It's more so, to me, about the fact that you didn't see Philly's defense was hitting them, like you said. You didn't see Brady start to turn the ball over like is normal in those situations. You didn't see Brady start to throw errant passes like is normal in those situations. You didn't see him start to underthrow passes. In fact, you saw him get better after taking shots. Like that's to me where you got to look at it there. Is we got the bracket on the screen there for how this thing's going to play out now. Now, I do agree with you. Listen, a shot from Philly's defense versus Aaron Donald coming up the middle and hitting you dead in your face, a very different shot. But
very different shot.
Like Steph said, I got to see it.
I have to physically
it has to happen eventually.
Dog, I have to physically see quadruple zero on the clock.
Go ahead.
Be like, oh. So
eventually, Tom Brady has to. The run of Tom Brady has to stop.
Hey, we've been saying.
And guess what? This is one of those years where if he were to lose this year, you wouldn't blame Brady.
He's been to.
I wouldn't have blamed.
I don't care how many he's been to. Eventually, Jordan had that. Eventually, Jordan was no longer in the final.
Fam, this is the thing. I wouldn't have blamed Brady if they lost last year.
Wait.
And then they won the Super Bowl. Like, Brady's 45 years old. How old is he now?
44 years old.
44?
44 years old. Like, I'm not blaming Brady for nothing at this point. Anything you do is just adding to, man, this dude won't stop.
Hey, and then Mike.
And then on top of that, he says, hey, I'm going to get close to breaking my touchdown record again, though. What? Dude, you're old. Relax.
Well, I love to see it.
Bro.
Until a team says, hey, we really don't care that you're Tom Brady. We will hit you. Like we will lay you out. Tom, chill.
Hey,
And at this point, he's at that point. It's at that point. It's too many teams, right? It's too many good teams in the playoffs still. You can put the bracket back up. It's too many good teams here now. Like, seriously. It's too many good teams. I don't see him beating Matt Stafford, who finally gets a good team. And then, I would love to see him go against Rodgers.
We seen that already.
I'm telling y'all, dog.
We seen that already.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
we've
not gonna lie
seen
to you.
we've seen this.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing I said when y'all was like, "Oh man, the Patriots gonna beat the Bills." Dog, Bills played them 3 times. You thought Josh Allen wasn't going to adjust?
Hey, I definitely thought. No, you know what? I thought it was more so a factor of the weather. I didn't think his receivers was going to be able to catch that ball. Somebody must have gotten Josh in and been like, if you throw that ball hard today, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Dog,
It's 5 degrees outside. Take a little bit off the fastball.
it's cold out here. Like
Because
underneath
we've seen Diggs and Allen playing that weather before, and Allen is still just lacing them in there. It's like, gee, like it is 5 degrees out here. My hands hurt. Relax.
He said, "Throw it. You throwing bricks."